Welcome to this snowy Saturday in Tennessee. Today, we are going to be doing some readings about being ready to receive. What is it? What is it you're wanting? What is it you're waiting for? I am here to be your guide today. If you would like a free reading, today we are using these little sunflower cards, a little blessing to remind us that even though it may be cold and blustery today, the future's out there for us with a bright message, right? And so to receive this reading, as usual, you guys, it demands an extra step, and I so appreciate your patience for our systems here as I'm trying to juggle between Hipsy, my platform where I have all of my readings, the free readings and the paid readings are all listed at Hipsy. Hi, Izzy, Mystic Christina, welcome. And I am just getting everything started. So hang on just for a second. Okay, that's started. And it looks like we have two readings set up. We have Trisha and we have Mystic Christina Rose. Thank you for being here. Thank you for purchasing your reading ahead of time. There's a 50% discount on the readings when you book ahead of time. However, you don't need that. So easy to receive your sunflower card today. All you do, let me just put the little address in for you, make it easy. You go to manifestfaster.com. Once you register on my platform, you will be set. All you do is click the order button. And don't worry that it says order because there is a reading that's $0.00. There, you hear myself talking to myself. Okay, let me just add our address. Order your reading right here. Okay, perfect. There we go. So off we go to the races today. So excited to be doing these readings for you today because there is no doubt in my mind that Spirit wants so much for us, and we are what I would call underachievers, even though we know there's so much potential. And we understand that life is difficult at times, but always ready to open up and give us something that we're not aware of. Right now, right outside my window, I put bird seed out this morning for the birds in this snowstorm. So within 18 inches of my eyes are these beautiful little juncos. They only come to Tennessee in the winter and they're feasting, they're receiving. And what a message it is for us to learn how to receive from Spirit. That's what we were here. Okay. So I'm using my Wake Me Up deck as my new favorite because we do need to wake up to what Spirit has for us. We have to figure out a way to get out of our own way, right? So we can receive clearly. And brand new deck for me. I have had deck envy from the various readers that use this deck. Super excited to bring it to you guys today. This is the $4.99 reading. If you need to have an answer directly, these cards are very clear and straightforward. Okay, so that's what we're doing for our $4.99 reading. I've got my sunflowers here. Oh gosh, I didn't bring water. I'm going to need to take a break and run for a glass of water, but I don't want to do that right now. I'm eager to get started. So first, let me go over here and see. So Trisha, you are first. Congratulations. Wait a second. Are you here, Trisha? I may wait for Trisha. Oh, there you are. Hi, Patty. Patty, Trisha, known as Patty. Does the top tier get all the cards? It's always a surprise, my darling Mystic Christina. Yeah, last week when I was here, I actually did 6 card readings for the 3 card readings. So I never know how Spirit's going to inspire me. Okay. So, but it's always a deeper reading. And today we're like, are you stuck? Are you stuck? So if you're stuck, you definitely want the $11.11 reading. That's the tarot reading. And if you're more clear, you just need a quick answer. That is what the $4.99 reading is for. But remember, readings are always free at the live tarot parties. It's like a party favor. Okay. So, you know what? If you guys don't mind, I'm just going to run and grab my water right now. So hold on and I'll be right back. Mm, much better. Ready to rock and roll. Let's do it. All right. So now, one of the things about the collective readings is that you don't need to you may not be the person that I'm reading for, but don't forget that you can pick up on anything if you get goosebumps or you feel kind of a chill run through you. Sometimes that can happen when you're listening to me. That would be a sign from the universe that there's something with these particular cards that are there's something for these particular cards that are meaningful for you. So hi Surinder, welcome. I love that. I absolutely would love to draw cards for you, Surrender. All you have to do is pop over to my product page. You do need to register, but it doesn't take more than a second. So let me just put this in there so you can order your reading. There is a free reading available today. And so please do register so that I can help you. Okay. Well, really, it's more or less the cards will help you because if you are a regular attender of the tarot parties, you know that the cards do all the work for us. All right. Trisha, up first. Let's see what your question is. Why am I stuck? Oh, that's such a good question. I imagine that everybody who's listening right now could probably say, yeah, why am I stuck? Why can't I find the love that I'm wanting? Why am I stuck in this career? Why am I stuck in these feelings? So, Trisha, let's draw. And we have Three of Wands. One wants to come. The Knight of Wands. Oh, very interesting. Doesn't it? It really does look like a victory, doesn't it? That's awesome and very astute. Okay, this is really good for reading for you. Now, Trisha is a regular client of mine. And one of the things that Trisha has been through a lot, you guys. I mean, within the last few months, somebody very dear to her has passed away, a very beloved person. And I know, Mystic Christina, my goodness, you can certainly share in the grief part about life. And I want to let you guys know that I do a free grief reading for anyone that's experiencing grief. It's my privilege and pleasure to be able to do that for you. So please do, when you go to the ordering blank, manifestfaster.com, and look for the recorded readings, you will find the free grief reading. Please do take advantage of that. So, Trisha, having just gone through a recent loss, and it's interesting that Trisha, now that the snow is here, you have to take time off. And I feel like the universe is chuckling with you this morning, Christina, because, I'm sorry, Trish, because your profession is one that people need you and people kind of depend on you. Yeah, oh, I'm so glad your grief reading was spot on. Guys, don't be confused that Patty is Trisha, Trisha is Patty. But those grief readings are so important to me because spirit never abandons you. Okay, so let's take a look what's going on here. Why are you stuck? What you're not seeing is that you are just planning and mulling over. There's a word called ruminating, where you're just running the script of what's been going on around and around in your mind. And there's a part of you that wants to move quickly. You're kind of bored with yourself, sort of, where you're like, what is wrong? Listen, nothing is wrong with you, Trisha. Nothing is wrong. You are more prepared and ready than you think you are. There's a part of you that is ready to notice her back is to the path, right? And she's looking out towards the future. Now, I do believe in your reading there was something about travel, right? Don't you have a trip coming up? And one of your concerns was, is it okay to travel right now? I recall from your previous reading. So, this is what has been planted in your spirit. Now, I have goosebumps running up and down my arms right now, and that's my signal that this is truly an important message for you, Trisha. And I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't have goosebumps also. So how do we do this? This speed, the Knight of Swords, coming in, running to the rescue, right? Ready to move quickly. Notice the rocket taking off. Now, if you are a fan of Abraham Hicks, then you have heard them say the rocket of desire, that our human condition makes us desire things to happen in our future. When you've had a big loss, it can make you feel like you're invisible to the divine, like the divine forgot you. This is never true. It's just that the brokenheartedness can separate us from what spirit has for us. So at this point, I really believe that your trip that you're going to be taking is going to open doors that you're not aware of. Belief in yourself, the desire to pick up where you are and make something special. You did share with me this morning that you found some wonderful tools for your practice on Marketplace and you invested in your future career and a little bit of a brand change. Okay. So this is what's important for you to realize is spirit is coming in strong. Wheel of Fortune, luck. Okay. Notice how the hourglass has light and shadow. Going through life, we have light and shadow. It's cyclical. You never stay in the dark. Christina, I know this reading probably is meaningful for you too, but you will never you'll never get stuck in the shadow because seed time and harvest, seed time and harvest, so many cycles that we see in nature, nothing stays the same. Even this beautiful snow, I just lifted my eyes, I'm looking out at a snow covering. I don't even think there's been a car that's driven past my apartment here yet, and it's all so white and pure. All right. So, what that shows me is the reality of what I'm teaching here. This is going to melt probably 2 weeks from now, there won't be a speck of snow on the ground, maybe sooner than that. Did that mean the snow wasn't real? Of course not. Did that mean you didn't have the inconveniences of a storm? Of course not. But it's just so for you, my friend. Let's take a look. Let's see. I do want to add an oracle to this reading. So, Christina, this is what I was saying. Like the minute I start the reading, I'm thinking, okay, what do I need to get here for my oracle for you guys today? Oh, I know. So I have an oracle and I'm adding, this is just a bonus to our $11.11 reading. That is the reading for getting unstuck. And it is from the Energy Oracle cards. I love this deck so much, but it really reminded me of the circumstances for you, Trisha. And that is energy. Where do we get the energy to make the change? Okay. Let's see here. I think that one of the main reasons you feel stuck is just the hurt feelings that you have regarding your loss, right? How could the divine do this? How could the divine take something so precious, right? But the more you keep ruminating on all of that, the more you stand in your own way. Now, I know that you're a tapping fan and that we have done tapping in the past. And I know that you have taken advantage of the grief reading, and I invite you to do that again. I don't care how many times. If you're grieving, come to the garden. Let me help you. I surrender. Oh, thank you. I see that you have registered. Beautiful. Thank you, and I will be having you. Oh, yeah, Trisha. Yes, absolutely, Trisha. You're safe here in my audience if you want to tell Mystic Christina, because and to tell us all, but you can certainly keep that to yourself also. Okay, darling. All right, so let's pick an oracle for the energy. What's the energy that Spirit has for you? Yeah. Everybody, let's send up some hearts for both Christina and Trisha. Both of them have suffered such incredible loss in the area of love. Thank you guys. Yeah, we have this community is a place where you're safe to share and safe to be loved. Sometimes it is really difficult. I can't believe it's been so long for you, Mystic Christina. God, that's something. Um, Let me just put the ordering window again. Yes, it's really sometimes the storms of life are devastating. Okay, let's draw a card for Trisha. Oh, see, look at that. The thinking man. So, Trisha, this is really, really important for you, okay? Because what Spirit is showing us here is that you are stuck because you're thinking too much. Got it? And so it's things need to keep moving. We've worked together many, many times, Trisha, and there's so many action steps that you're aware of. And I want to support you in listening to your grief reading again when you need medicine will be helpful for you for sure. And also, I would try to remind yourself and it with the thinking, even though I don't know how, my mind is feeling much clearer right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm not thinking so much right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm not thinking so much. Be good for you. And let me draw you a sunflower card. This is the card that is available for free today, you guys. I'm in love with these cards, aren't they, darling? And last week, last week, whenever I did these the last time, I started a little garden at the top and I wanted to fill the whole garden up. So let's see how many people will grab our little free reading today. For you, Trisha, a bonus. Be wild, bright, and full of light, just like a sunflower. Your number is the number 60. You definitely want to go and just research the spiritual meaning of the number 60. No question, it will be a blessing for you. So I believe that your loved one is saying this to you with all of his heart. Be wild, bright, and full of light, just like a sunflower. So do pay attention to sunflowers. Watch for them to cross your path, even though it's winter time. Sunflowers may hold special significance for you, Trisha. They hold special significance for me because of the reality that the sunflower blossom actually follows the sun across the sky. If you sat and stared at it all day, I wonder if you'd see the movement. But that sunflower is very smart. Keep your eye on the light, friend. Excellent. Great reading for you. You are so welcome. I love that. Valentino is here. Oh my gosh, Valentino, you have been such a faithful viewer of my channel. I see all of your notes that you've left for me, and I appreciate you. I'm I have kind of a warmth in my heart for people that work on the sea. So I feel like we have a kindred spirit. And Valentino, it's your first time here. If you'd like to have a reading, just click that link that you see right below, and it will help you register for my readings. All of my free readings and my paid readings are available to you. There's a large menu of choice. Today we have 3 reading choices available. An oracle card where we're going to answer questions for you, direct questions. That's $4.99. If you want me to draw tarot for you, I would love to do that. That's just $11.11. And it's about getting unstuck. However, for the free readings today, we are drawing sunflower cards as if the universe taps you on the shoulder and says, "Excuse me, I have a message for you." Okay, so moving forward, excuse me, grab some water. And let's see. All right, let me look here. Christina is next, I believe. And let's see. So Lighthouse Dreamer is here, and then Seren. So you guys are coming up next. And Christina is here with not really a question. Okay. Oh, thank you, Valentino. Thank you. I received those good wishes. All right. So Christina, I love this. I don't know exactly, but Spirit does. So let's do just a general. This is about being stuck. What is keeping Christina stuck today? What is Christina? Let's see, where should I put these today? I want to I think I might have, I may be able to, yeah, put them right there. I would love to have sunflowers over this entire line. Okay. Manifestfaster.com will get you your free sunflower reading. It's just a registration for my website. I'm working with Hipsy now. They are my platform to showcase a variety of reading services. I also prepare personalized manifesting tools for anyone who is trying to manifest something that's just not coming yet. All kinds of offering over there. You are welcome, Trisha. I'm so glad you had a snow day so you could come to one of my live readings. And I hope that you'll be able to do that more often. All right, Mystic Christina, is it you need to know right now that would help you create some momentum? Let's take a peek. I'm just loving watching these birds feasting. I mean, here the theme of our reading today is receiving. And this little bird right now that I'm looking at, who's just in feasting, I mean, it's cold here. And that little bird's all puffed, taking its choice of all the different seeds. It's not eating every seed, it's picking out its favorites. And what an example for us. What can you receive today that's zero effort? Mhm. Could it be? What could be blocking beautiful Christina's ability to receive? In a second, I just want to add ordering place. So you guys who are just visiting for the first time, if you'd like to have a reading. Oh, yes, not every opportunity is one you should take. Absolutely. That's when you really need to trust your intuition. And sometimes it's tough to trust your intuition when something happens that was unfair, right? And it didn't work out the way you thought it would. And so that can be difficult. Okay. So let's draw your cards. Mystic Christina, Emperor. Who does that remind you of? Hmm. I think I'm going to be able to line them up here. We'll see. The Hanged Man. That looks like you wiped out for the week. Hmm. Don't you love these cards? These are, it really is becoming a favorite deck. The illustrations are so fun. And the Devil. Wow. And then on the bottom of the deck is always what you are not seeing. The Moon. Oh, can you see all these now? Yeah, this works perfect. Okay. A deal. So, Christina, okay, so this is so clearly speaking to me because what I'm seeing here is that there's a certain degree of self criticism like you're picking at yourself for something that you can't control. Okay. The hanged man is that you're putting everything aside. The world has gotten turned upside down, especially with mushy, right? You guys, special prayers for Mystic Christina because her beloved kitty, whose name is Mushroom needed to have some. He had some situations with his health that made it necessary. I'm sorry, Christina, if you don't mind, I'm sharing here, but that he needed to be rehomed. And honestly, I rehomed a cat once. It broke me in two. Death is easier than eviction, and I know wasn't like you evicted Mushy, but you needed to be brave. You needed to be so brave to do something that was best for that, the emperor energy, just the ability to be strong for Mushy's sake, right? To do the right thing. And I love how his cane is there. It's like you need to lean on spirit. You need to lean on the divine to understand this terrible tragedy for you, because after the loss of the other humans in your life, it's just unfair to lose the pets. And I know it's not the first one since I've met you, right? So, this situation that you're in, taking that pause, you stated earlier that not every opportunity is for you, which is so true, right? And so, you're going to look at things in a cockeyed way. Look at how this tree is upside down, this lamp is upside down, the guitar or the ukulele is up at the top of the on the ceiling instead of in in her present situation. So this is how you feel, and it's normal to feel that way. It's normal. It's very, very confusing. She's looking at the reflection of the moon, and it's all scary looking, not even realizing that if she just turned around and looked at the moon, she would say, all is well, as well, because Mushy is still within your energy. There's so much love for this. And you can't let go and you can't hold on and crying a lot, but you're in this situation where you're going to see the light. You are. Notice this idea light bulb right over her head. So I would say the main important message is here: take care of you. Take care of you. Remember that you have resources here with the grief readings. And by the way, if any of you can relate, you've lost a pet or a person, I have a free of charge grief reading available for anyone that's feeling sad and really grieving today. And it is helpful. Where does the devil card come in? The devil card is this being tempted, being drawn into something that maybe isn't in your highest good. I'm looking at this swirling energy here. It matches this. Can you see that, Christina? Can you see that this swirling energy, and it's coming from a bowl, it's coming from a cup, which is the cups are the suit of your emotions, right? So, in all that upheaval and confusion, you are a bit vulnerable, right? So, you're going to need to lean on that strength within your belief system of where people are after they pass. I assume that you're getting tons of signs from your loved ones that they are fine, they are okay. Have you ever watched NDE experience, near death experience videos? If not, if when the time is right, watch them because they are so reassuring. Now, Christina, I noticed this beautiful light. Can you see it? Coming from ideas. The warning: don't move too quickly. Notice how each of their hands are reaching right inside the chest. It's like over exposure, over intimacy, the chance for bondage as you step out before you're ready. Makes sense? It's not like a bad news reading at all. It is the idea that as you're navigating the loss that you felt, that you are going to keep depending on what you know worked for you in the past. Who showed up? Who are your major angels? You have cards. Draw a card with the intention of hearing from your guidance that has gotten you this far. You had choices to check out and you never did. You are always present. You're learning why your life is filled with such painful drama. You probably won't know until you cross over yourself. But Spirit is here to say that you are in the right place. Allow yourself this time of rest as you process the confusion. Okay, now let's take a peek at our energy oracle for this is for people who do order that tarot. There is a bonus because I do want you to feel complete. So now I'm asking my energy oracle, what is your special message for our friend Christina? And everybody, let's just please follow my lead. Let's add some hearts to Christina, Trisha, any other people that have lost someone, precious pet, precious family member. We love you. We want to comfort you. Okay, thank you, friends. Thank you. Christina, here is your oracle. Yin and yang. Take a breath. I feel like this card is an exact representation of that shadow and light that came out in Trisha's reading. And it is interesting that both you and Trisha had that same loss. Yes, the number 22, which added together comes to 4. The 4 is the number of stability. Okay, stability, which will come when you are able to see the moon as not causing your confusion, but being just a cycle of give and take that comes with life. All right. This look at the light. I mean, we have that blue and the sun, we have the same gold and blue, gold and blue, yin and yang, that power of yin and yang, and honoring both the light side and the dark side of how you process this. Do you do yoga, Christina? Have you been able to even do any of your spiritual practices? I believe that this figure, the emperor, does suggest the divine masculine. And I believe that you are going to be receiving a lot of healing in this coming into February and all the way into March, where you're going to begin to take the steps to flip your world back to the position it should be. Okay. Also, do the neurographic art. If you guys are not familiar with neurographic art, you can Google it, but it's a wonderful tool for processing without speaking. Okay. I should do a video showing it. Perhaps I can do that in the future. Okay, Christina, let's pick one of our beautiful sunflowers. You meet with the mayor of your town next week. Holy moly, that puts a whole new spectrum on here. That's an emperor energy. Very interesting, isn't it? It's even though we may not be sure of what direction to go, if we set our sails and match the energy of what's going on, we will be guided. Okay, Christina, here's your little sunflower. See what your number and your message is to. Oops. Let's open. Your number is number 28. Do Google number 28. It will have for you. Even when the sky is cloudy, a sunflower still knows the sun is here. Oh my goodness. This is perfect for today where snow is falling, right? That we cannot see the sun. Oh, that's your birthday. Wow. Well, I got a jolt of goosebumps in my chest when you said that, Christina. Thank you for adding that. This is the key when you're in grief, isn't it? Even though life is cloudy, spiritual being knows that light is still there. You have not been abandoned, Christina, no matter how much it feels like you have. Okay. Be blessed, my friend, and do come back for grief readings when you need them. It is my honor to serve people who have experienced loss in that way. Okay, wonderful. Let's add to our garden. As you guys, I told you that I'm going to be planting my sunflowers all the way across. To receive one, it's so simple. All you do is go register at the website and it will show you how to order your free reading. Don't be worried that it says you have to pay something. The sunflower readings are free of charge for anyone who wants to have one. Okay. Sorry for that little interruption, guys. Hi, Wilfred. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Oh, I would love to have some sunflower seeds. Thank you, Mystic Christina. If I get a phone call when I'm on live, it just cuts me off for a second, but I'll be back. Okay. So I assume y'all can hear me again right now. Sorry for that little bit of an interruption. Let's see who is next in the queue. And it looks like it is Lighthouse Dreamer. Hi, Francesca. Welcome, my friend. I'm so glad that you're here. Sorry for that little bit of an interruption, you guys. Sometimes the universe has a different plan than mine, and I can have glitches in my system. Okay, so Surin is next. And then let me see who's next here. Who answered Lighthouse Dreamer and then Surin. Okay, all you have to do is click this link to receive your free reading. Let's put our basket out here. And Francesca, what a beautiful name, Francesca. What does now, these readings here are not the yes no readings. They don't give as much information as our angel answers deck. It's a little bit of a different way to do the readings. So for specific questions, sometimes this is the better option. But Francesca, what I can tell you for sure is that the divine has a message for you. It's as if the divine is sending you a direct message through this work right now. And so I'm going to, you are wondering about your love life. And I do have some readings that are recorded about getting ready for love, very inexpensive. So be sure to take a peek. But for you, Francesca, here is your divine message for today. Let's see what it is. What's your lucky number? The number is 18. And what a profound message for you, my dear Francesca. You are worthy of love and peace. So, what I'm seeing here for you, Francesca, I'm sensing that there's been some real heartbreak in your past. Maybe more than one time, you've been disappointed in love. And part of you is tired of carrying that burden and wondering, is there someone who would understand me, that would crave my company? Somebody that I could really, I feel that. And Spirit is here saying, absolutely. You are worthy of love and peace. So as you're going forward, remember this day. Remember, because Spirit is here with a promise. You are worthy. And once you start treating yourself as if you were worthy, everything will change. Sometimes it's hard to remove our memories of being hurt in the past. That's what I do with my clients. I practice various techniques to change the story, to be able to lift out the good that was there and to release the painful memories. We do it through tapping. But you're on the right track. There's no accident that you're here today for this reading. Please do come back. I'm always teaching people how to get what it is that they're really, really wanting. Okay. Now, the number 18, please look it up. You can Google the spiritual meaning of 18, and you will receive a bonus message. Okay. All right, look at how our garden is growing. I'm so delighted. If you would like to have your own little card pulled, that's what I'm here for today. And I'm more than happy to pull cards for you. Our oracle reading today is the angel answers. I haven't pulled one of these yet. So if you're needing a direct answer from spirit, this would be the reading you would want to check. It's just $4.95. And then our tarot reading is from the the Wake Me Up deck. And it's yielding some beautiful truths today. And so if you're desiring a full tarot reading, do order the reading that's called Are You Stuck? Okay, so moving forward, let's see who's next. Surin. And then after Surin, we have Anshuman. Anshuman, I'm so glad you're here today. I know last time you came in late when I was almost finished. So, okay, so Surin is deeply in love. And, oh, oh, stuck, but if I get her, isn't that something? Okay, Surin, my heart goes out to you. Okay, let's all send hearts. Surin, do you know? I hope I'm saying your name right. I wish that I could tell you how many women come to me dying for a partner. They're just like, they say to me, I would do anything. Hi, Yana. I didn't see you sneak in the room. Welcome, my friend. I have countless women that talk to me on the regular and say, there's no decent men out there. I can't find a good man. I can't find a man who has passion and wants to love me. And then I think to myself, then there's beautiful people like you, Surin. You have a heart of gold. You thought that this woman was your soulmate, but she doesn't think so right now. And so, what do? I know that's terribly difficult. So, these messages here in our basket, it's like a direct message from spirit, as if you receive a text the old fashioned way. A spirit loves you, sir, and wants you to know something. Let's pick what it is. Here's your card and your number. Rise and shine and hold your head high. All right, Surin, this is a message of belief in you. There are people in your life who see you in a different way than you see yourself. You have admirers. There's people in your life right now who deeply care for you. Sometimes they might even say, wow, you're so good at that. I admire you. But it's been hard for you to take those compliments in. I feel like you're not seeing yourself as the wonderful person that you are. You're seeing yourself through the eyes of someone who has chosen to leave your life for whatever reason. I don't know what her situation is. But for you, you are worthy of love. Rise, shine, hold your head high. Even though I don't know how, I'm moving on from Kasuma now. I know that's not easy to hear, but guess what? If she is destined by the divine to be your partner, she will come back to you. She will come back and she will say what you need to hear. Meanwhile, Spirit is asking you to live your life. Pour out love to everybody around you who needs it. The best thing you can do, Sorin, is to be a volunteer. Somewhere in your city, there's a place where they take care of people who need help, food kitchens, places where they can pick up clothing for a low price. There's things you can do to help. There may be someone living right in your area who just needs someone to go to the market for them because they can't get out of the house. When you volunteer and serve another human, you lift your vibration, you lift your own spirits. The smartest thing you can do is appreciate your worthiness and to allow this woman to go on her way. If she's destined to come back, she will. Be sure to Google the number 42 because you will get a beautiful message. Okay, now I know some of you have very specific questions and you want to know yes and no, and maybe so. I understand that, and I do have you covered. Straighten out my little garden here. Look how well we're doing. I think we're going to get all the way across. For our answers, if you want a direct answer, I'm here for you. This reading is just $4.95, super easy to order, and I'm happy to pull a more direct answer if that's what you're needing. But meanwhile, I'm so delighted to pull these cards, these direct messages from Spirit. Okay. Thank you, Surin, for being here. Let's all send Surin some good wishes for choosing life. Choose life, Surin, and practice releasing your person. Even though I don't know how, I'm releasing this person to Spirit right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm releasing my love future to Spirit right now. So this is hard to hear, isn't it? Sometimes I agree. I go through just what you guys go through. Trust me. There's things that aren't happening in my life. I'm like, well, why isn't that happening yet? Yes, even Catherine has moments where I get doubtful because we're all human. But I know that Spirit loves me. And I know that as I continue to walk my path with as much gratitude and appreciation as possible, that everything will fall into place. Okay, moving forward, let's see who's next. Hans Human, welcome. For those of you who are new, I would love to pull a card for you, or maybe three or four. All you have to do is go to manifestfaster.com. It will allow you to register for my services, and then you can order your free reading. Everything seems to be going really smoothly today. I'm seeing lots of people engaging. So, okay, let's see. Anshuman, I want to know, connection. You're okay. So remember, Anshuman, these messages today, and you're a regular follower of mine. I know that you've been to many, many readings. So if you want a direct answer about Yoshita, what did you say? With Yoshita, that is this reading. But the reading that you were giving away today, it's like your party favor at the tarot party, is the sunflower messages. Now, I am looking at the top of my page and the number 5 is up there. Somebody watching right now, that may be your lucky number, 55. Okay, so on human, let's see, what's your direct message from Spirit today? And I'm going to pick this one. What does Spirit want you to know on human? Open it. Like a sunflower, resilience is the root of true strength. And your number is 30. So you do want to look up the number 30. Just look up spiritual meaning of the number 30 because there's a message for you. I'm wondering, are you 30 years old by chance? Like a sunflower. Okay, let's talk about resilience. Resilience, the ability to bounce back. When people ask about love, often it's an ex. Is this true for you, Anshuman? Are you asking me about an ex? Or are you asking me about someone that you see, but you have not approached them yet? Which one is it? My feeling is that this is an ex, and I could be wrong. So let me know. But it's so important with love, especially if you're under 30. When we're under 30 and we get a crush on somebody, it is so sharp and deep, isn't it? Where all you can think about is your person, even if they don't want to see you. And like I said to Let me see here. I just want to go back. And as I said before in the other reading, it's when you're focused on going backwards, when you are looking at the past and hoping that love will grow from there, you are stealing from yourself. When relationships go into dormancy, when relationships end, it's for a purpose, because if it was the divine plan for you to be with this person, you would be. Think of a couple that you know right now, okay? Think of a couple on human where it is a match made in heaven. You know that they enjoy one another, they're good mates together. That is your target, right? You want to feel loved and to give love in a way that lasts forever. The past is for us to grow from, and resilience is the ability to bounce back. So, Spirit is telling you, look forward. If this person is interested in you, they will show you, they will come to you. But if they are not, the smartest thing is to put your focus outward to people who need love. I personally am a volunteer at a place that provides food for people who can't eat. It's free food, free hot meals. And they also have clothing for people who are really down on their luck. And when I'm there volunteering, it's better than any feeling I've had. The love that the people have for other humans is so strong, it distracts me from the loneliness I feel from living far apart from my family. Resilience is a gift that we have that keeps us going on. So, on human, let your dreams go into the hands of the divine. If this girl is supposed to, or this person is supposed to be with you, you will get signs. And if they don't want to talk to you right now, you are resilient and your future happiness is dependent on you believing that. Okay. There are so many ways to feel loved. And honestly, if you have never been a volunteer for anything, it's so fun because the people that run the operation, they are so thankful for anybody that wants to spend their time supporting other people. And it's like a love fun. And there's over there, it's just like constant feelings of love and approval that you get. Okay. So that's what your key is. All right, let's move forward here. And we have Yana. Hey, Yana, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm grateful for my friend in Norway. I have Norway weather today, Yana. We have probably 6 inches of snow on the ground and more snow coming. And where I live here in Tennessee, that's a little unusual. For me personally, I grew up in the north of the US. I saw lots of snow. So as I lift my eyes and look out my window right now, I see a beautiful blanket of snow everywhere, and my bird feeder is attached to my window. And so it reminds me, how do we learn to receive? We learn to receive by watching nature. These birds somehow found the food, their natural provision, natural because I would put it out for them, but they don't angst like humans. They don't worry like humans. They just fly and flutter until they're attracted to what they're looking for. Okay. Oh, isn't it beautiful when it snows, my dear Yana? Will I be able to hold a good crystal course on Moonstone? Oh my, that's very interesting. Are you taking a course, Yana? Are you going to be? I know you love script crystals. I remember that from last time. But are you taking a class or are you teaching a class? Tell me. Let's draw. We'll draw a sunflower card for you. I'm going to grab my. Welcome to you who are just visiting today. I am doing, where's my little, Mhm. These sunflower readings are my newest. Oh, let me get it. I am smitten. Here is these are what these readings are. Positive sunflower bloom your soul. And that's what's our free reading today. Oh, you're teaching. I wish I could come. I would love to be in your class. Wow. Do you teach online? So cool. Okay. We have a wonderful crystal expert here in our presence. I feel honored. And I do have my quartz sitting on my table here in this shape. One, two, three, this what, yeah. And I whoops, oh, it threw itself into the basket. I guess I should leave it. And it's leaning. See how this cut, oh, Anna, let's pick. Your number is 17. Healing isn't linear, and that's okay. Okay, I love this for you. All right. So, what I know about you, Yana, not too much, but just from watching your presence here on my channel for a while now, I know that you've been through a lot, especially in 2025. It was kind of a messy year, wasn't it? And there is the need for healing for your heart. You have been through times where people that you thought you could count on, people that you thought you could trust have let you down. And it's just been so difficult, hasn't it? When people don't act properly, it can be very, very distracting, to say the least. And when we're distracted, often we feel like we're lost and we're not sure what step to take next. And the truth is, healing doesn't follow a direct line. Healing comes and goes in waves. Okay. So this weekend, when you do your crystal class next Saturday, it's important that you let it be flowing. Healing isn't linear. If you're like me in my practice, I never know what I'm going to say. I have no script. I just flow on what the cards create in my mind. I see stories in my mind. The number 17, I would definitely look that up. It is a spiritual message for you. And what Spirit wants you to know this week is that when you have your doubtful moments, when you're thinking, oh gosh, I wonder if anybody will come. It's like trying to throw a party and wondering if anybody will come. It's for me partly when I have these online readings. I'm doing a tarot party and I don't know if anybody will come, but I don't let that concern me because I truly believe the exact right people show up at the exact right time. Okay. So, Yana, what I suggest for you is to pick the ideal number of people that you want to have in your class. One time I did an exercise where I took a piece of paper and I drew circles. I wanted to have 12 people at my class. And so I drew 12 circles on a piece of paper to stand in for my students. Do you know I had 41 people come? Isn't that something? I was so shocked. But I putting it out there on paper, what's your desire? Do you want 6 people? Do you want 10? Be specific as you approach Spirit because you are a gifted teacher. Your love for the crystals is tangible. I can feel it over here. The love and respect you have for crystals. Even the natural crystals that come into our life, crystals are just stones. I picked this stone up in Mexico, and it is so powerful to me because it's a broken heart and healing is possible for broken hearts is what I have based all of my work on. And then my other crystal on my desk today, Yana, is amethyst. And one of the reasons that I love amethyst, this crystal, is because of the tail. Did you know that lizards can lose their tail and still survive? If a predator catches them and the tail comes off, they grow a new one. Isn't that something? And so, what I like to teach is there's 2 ways to spell the word tail: Tail and Tale. Change your tail means that you start talking about your life with a different angle. Change the tale you tell about your life so far. There's lots of information that I have about that. And every time you come to one of my readings, I'm teaching these exact same concepts. Your gifts with the crystals, your gift in being able to interpret these crystals for people is not something that you picked up. Like, oh, look, here's a talent. I'm going to pick it up on the street. No, this is born in you. 20 years ago, when I started reading cards, I was so insecure. I thought, well, what if it's not right? What if, what if? And the bottom line is the pictures and the images and the crystals all have a story to tell. And it's different for every person that you will read for. Okay. So I wish you all the luck. Make sure to look up the spiritual meaning of the number 17, and it will contain a blessing for you. Okay, my friend? Awesome. Let's put this here. Who else would love to have a sunflower drawn for them? I'm here for you. I would love for to give you a direct message from Spirit, what these little tiny cards are about. You are so loved. Are you ready to receive? What's standing in your way? What is your guess? If there was one thing standing in your way for between you and getting the love you want, having the career that you want, perhaps you want a new home, and you're just not receiving what Spirit has for you. This is your chance. I'm here to pull a little message from the divine. So we have lots of sunflowers in our garden, and we have room for more. So just click the link, manifestfaster.com, and I will pull a card for you. Meanwhile, let's draw an oracle card for the collective. Thank you guys for being here today. Those of you who are watching, especially the first timers, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and let me know that you are enjoying the reading. It's meaningful to me, and it makes a difference on YouTube when people like and subscribe and share my work. It's deeply appreciated. I feel like drawn to pull from my energy deck right now for no accident that you're here right now. Let's see what we have for you. Oh my gosh, look, that's something, isn't it? So I do feel there's someone here who has just experienced a deep heartbreak. Okay. Is this you? Somebody may have cheated. You may have been asked to leave your job position. You may have lost a pet. You may have lost a person in your life. There's a deep heartbreak going on right now. So, first thing I want to do is just send you love. Anybody else who wants to join me, go ahead and just thank you, hit that heart emoji over there to the right. And let's just throw love on our person who's watching, who's experienced tremendous heartbreak today. Oh, I wish I could be there, Yana. It's just such a long commute with meditation and mediumship and drum. I have a drum. Sounds wonderful. Please come back and let us know how it goes on Saturday, okay? You are so welcome. Hey, anybody else? Are you experiencing that heartbreak? And this might be for you a little bit, Yana, right? Where people and places and things have caused you such disappointment, where there's no accident that you are here with me right now. I'm just going to pull a couple of tarot cards here because I do want to comfort you. I'm so sorry that this thing has happened. Something hard, and is it repairable? I'm so drawn to nature, and I just talked about this card. I just know that you are not forgotten. Okay, you're not forgotten. The Queen of Cups. Now, as I let the Queen of Cups into the reading right here, it's such a note of promise. Okay. So, my friend, you may be an artist, you may be a musician, but what we have going on here is that this heartbreak, notice that she is turned her back to the heartbreak. Okay, she's turned her back to the heartbreak. She has art supplies there. Creativity is the key for healing. Okay, creativity is the key for healing. Many times when you're going through heartbreak, there is zero creativity going on. And some people tell me, I can't draw anything. I can't, um, I I can't draw a stick figure. I have no artistic talent. I'm like, no, no, that can't be true because every human has talent. It may be through your cooking, it may be through your writing, it may be through your gardening, it may be through just how you are socially. You're very creative when you're talking to people. Creativity is the key. The Queen of Cups encourages us to turn away from the pain and to pick up our. Now, if you feel stuck in the artistic avenue, the quickest thing to do is just scribble on paper. Grab a piece of paper. I demonstrate this sometimes. Let's see if I have a spare piece of paper over here. This is an example of what I'm talking about. This really does help you train your brain to be less reactionary. Okay. As you put your pen to the paper and you just make a scribble drawing like this is creativity. And this is something anybody can do. A child can do it, right? The next step, and I'm going to do that today, is I'm going to create some color. I'll be coloring this. And this is mindless work. It's something you don't have to think how to do it. There is no reason you can't do this type of thing. When you wake up your creativity, you will feel a sense of relief. It will come for sure. The Queen of Cups is a master, the mistress of loving expression. And remember, the person you need to love the most is yourself. The person that needs you the most is yourself. Many times we kind of abandon ourselves in our pain. Have you ever felt that? That you knew it would make you feel better to go out and take a walk. You know it would make you feel better to call your mom and talk to her for a while. You know, these things would help you feel better, but somehow you just can't get the energy to do it. I get that. I totally understand. Is this you? Hit the thumbs up. Let me know. I just have the feeling I'm talking to somebody specifically here today who's really suffering with that broken heart. Is it you? Have you been disappointed? Who has hurt your feelings? It's no joke, is it? When you've been hurt like that, it can be very difficult. Remember, artistic expression will give you the boost that you need. Okay? So let's put this aside. If you would like to have a free reading today, I'm doing our little sunflower readings. If you're here for the first time, you may not know the program. It's very easy. All you do is register at manifestfaster.com. And once you're registered, you will have the chance to order a reading. And the sunflowers are our free reading today. Set this up here for now, for placeholder. Okay, let's pull another energy oracle. What do we have for the collective today? Being able to receive. Are you ready to receive or do you want to keep waiting? Who is ready to receive? Raise your hand. Hit the thumbs up. Claim this reading. 7 people here and only 5 thumbs up. So somebody that's here, I know I can't see you, but spirit does. What is it you need to receive? Let's take a peek. Okay, I'm feeling drawn to pull the card at the bottom of the deck. It's what you're not seeing. So somebody is watching, you want to receive more clearly. Oh, I see somebody here is fearful of success. Whole world is opening up. You're gifted, you're talented. You might be a songwriter. You might be a poet. You have a sweet personality that is, Trisha, this could be for you. And Yana, I think this energy could be for the two of you because the sweetness of your spirit. If people would just act right, isn't it true? If people in your life would just simply act right, you feel like it would be easier. But the problem is that they're never going to act right. And I don't mean to be negative about people, but people can only rise to a certain level, right? Reiki, thank you, Trisha. You guys send out love to our dear Trisha. Trisha has a gift in Reiki, and yet she feels it's just too big. It's like, look at little me, and the whole world is there. Like, how could I serve in that capacity? I'm just little me. Believe me, I never saw practice coming. I didn't 20 years ago. The internet was in its infancy, and I had no desire to be in online in this way. I've done audio work for a long, long time, but to think of being on video live was never something I thought I would do. And then I saw that I could let the cards be the focus and my voice. And so I made the decision not to go live with my face because it holds my privacy and it really is precious to me. And when I realized that I could serve on with video without having to put my adorable face on there every day, I thought, yes, I can do it. And the whole world opened up because even today we've had people viewing from all over the world. So, if you're watching this, you have to realize that you can trust the divine to help you receive. As you step out into your healing ministry, when you step out as a healer, a massage therapist, a singer, a poet, an artist, or an author, sure, it will be a little bit scary. Sure, you're going to feel nervous. Who, me? And Spirit would say to you, why not you? You have so much to share. Everything that you have worked for your whole life is coming together in this very moment. There's like divine direction going on behind the scenes. Spirit, angels, and guides are always there guiding you with signs and symbols. Even today, as I open this reading for how to receive, what's my example here is birds that are feasting on bird seeds that I provided, inspired by the divine to go out into the sun, out to the snow today and sprinkle seeds right here on my windowsill. And this beautiful little bird, I wonder if birds are grateful. I wonder if they have that sense of relief. I bet they do, don't you think? That when a bird or an animal finds food, that they feel a sense of relief. I imagine they do. The thing that they don't do is worry. Worry is a human issue, and we need to slowly but surely relieve ourselves of our worries. So, if you're ready to receive that, and you can resonate with the idea that what if success is too hard? What if I can't do it? What if something happens? That. Asking those questions. Use your gift. If you're shy about it, find a couple friends and practice with them. And also write down your successes. When you have volunteered to help someone and you know that your help changed their life, write it down and use it as your own testimonial. Okay? All right. Anybody here want a little sunflower? Don't be shy. I'm here for you right now, live, to give you a direct message from Spirit. It's super easy. Oh, Yana, you're so sweet. To receive your reading, all you have to do is register right here. I'll put the link. And I thank you. I really appreciate the extra effort that you do to register for these readings. It helps me beyond words. It's an incredible blessing to me when you guys collaborate with me. I do the reading and you fill out the registration blank. It's an energy exchange. It works great. And thank you so much for the patience. It's just a couple extra steps to get your free reading. But if you know this is your time, you like the idea of having a direct message from spirit, then this is the time to register. Okay. Manifestfaster.com will bring you to the venue so that I can draw you a card. Going once, going twice. I'll just set it aside. I'm going to be here for a little bit longer for you all today. So take advantage of this time and let's draw you a card. Meanwhile, let's go over if you do. Okay, I just want to say if you need a direct answer and a problem's really bugging you, this is the cards. These are the cards I'm using today. It's just $4.95. And if you want a tarot reading, I also offer those during the live. I'm using the Wake Me Up Tarot, which is one of my favorites. I love this deck so much because the art speaks to the heart and you will love it also. So if you love tarot readings, check that out in the extended readings, which are on Manifest Factor. And that one's called, it's Are You Stuck? Are you stuck? As if you are, the tarot is always a guide. All right, let's see. Welcome to you. Some of you have just joined me. I'm Catherine. This is Manifest Faster, where I'm answering your questions live. And I would be happy to pull a card for you. Meanwhile, let's take a peek at one of our energy oracles. Oops, upside. I always love when the cards come upside down because it means pay attention. Oh, this is a good one. Who out there wants to receive more abundance? Do you want to receive more abundance? Because if you do, this card is for you. This is a message from spirit that there is abundance that's coming toward you. It's raining abundance. If you look at this card, you can see the light streaming from source. We are also, it does kind of have the shape of an eye, this oval, and it's also a. Now, I have a forest near me. It's not really a forest, just a little piece of woods, but it is my sacred place. And when I enter into the woods, I'm going into a zone. It feels different in there, not because of anything necessarily supernatural. It's because nature is a healer. If you're having trouble receiving, so strongly recommend you get outside. Now, today may not be ideal. If you live near me, it's very cold and snowy, but I'm still going to bundle up. After the reading, I'm going to bundle up and take Murphy out and let him run in the snow. He was a California dog, and we lived in Mexico for a long time, so he isn't used to snow. He's not quite sure what to do with it, but we're going to walk over to the woods so that I can enter it when it's covered with snow. But blossoming abundance. Where does abundance blossom every single day? In nature. Everything's about seed time and harvest. And right now, there are trees that are called evergreen because they stay green in the winter. And so that's part of their cycle of life. But on the other hand, the woods itself is filled with bare trees, and they look like they're not alive. They look dead. The reality is they're going to cycle and come back to life. All of the leaves that lay on the ground and the dead branches are decaying to feed the system, the mushrooms, and the various animals that use them for shelter. If you want to experience abundance, go outside. This is a special message for you. Somebody listening has been cooped up, you're isolated, and spirit's been calling you to go out, and you just simply haven't been paying attention. So this is a key, okay? And on that note, I'm going to use this opportunity to get ready to go outside. I really appreciate you guys being here with me today. This was so much fun. I will be back. I'm not sure what my schedule is. I know I'll be here next weekend, but I am considering coming on live during the week. And so keep your eye peeled. Be sure to subscribe so you're notified when I go live. And I will be following my heart and coming to bring these messages to you next time. Please remember that I'm available to you for private readings. You will get messages through Hipsy that lets you know when I'm available for readings this week. Thank you so much for all your love and support, you guys. Love you. Have a beautiful day. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just unattach, leave you, and just let you look out the window and see the view. I'm so lucky to be able to do my readings in this environment. I wish one of the birds would fly right now so you could see. But it's all about perspective. This is a storm that not everybody enjoys. But when you're lucky like me and have a warm home, oh, there's a bird, a warm home and the company of animals, my dog, and these little birds that come and eat here, just the message of receive, receive, receive. Just, and there's another little friend over there. Sometimes they have a fight over the food. And I think about like when humans fight and people get upset that they're fighting with one another, but it's such a natural thing. These guys are cooperating. I'm glad to share this with you because this makes my work so magical to be able to look out the window and see this beautiful scenery. Okay, my friends, I'll see you next time. Bye now.